this is Mommy Time. I know it's been quite a while, but I just felt like making a video today, though I haven't done it in a long time. Thank you guys for any new subscribers. I did see a few. I really appreciate that. I'm going to try to really get on my grind and find an editing tool that I can use easily, because that's a big part of the problem. The editing takes a long time, and I don't always have the help I need to edit a video. So anyway, here it goes. In the back, now this is my fall garden. Things that started in the summer and the spring are all pulled up. The tomatoes, the peppers, they're gone now, replaced by collard greens. These are the Yates variety of collard greens, and that white stuff you see is some of the 7 that I put down. I use a spray, but I put down this powder because these bugs have not let up, even though it's quite north of New York, and these bugs are still active. Mosquitoes still active. So until they stop being active, I'm going to spray and put down this powder stuff. My rosemary kicking strong as usual. I have the sage here. I didn't have the heart to pull up this corn. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to do something. My Brussels sprouts, I had a whole bunch in the beginning. I kind of gave up on the Brussels sprouts, but I kept one because I just want to see what it does. My beans, I restarted the beans to see what I can get out of them. Here is, I call her Lemony. She's the reason why I started this. Well, because of Led too, because he told me about these lemons, these wonderful Meyer lemons. I haven't eaten one yet because, well, I did snatch one, but it was way too early. It didn't taste good. But these lemonies, they are not turning yellow at all, but I'm about to pick them. They got maybe a few days left before they go into a lemonade or a marinade, one or the other. Here's my blueberry. She's turning red because of the fall. I'm gonna mulch her and prepare her for the winter. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the New Orleans gardener, T-Nog. But T-Nog, thank you. Look what I got. Yes, it's kohlrabi covered in pesticides. But I'm going to knock that 7 off in a little while. But I had to just kill these bugs. But look at the bulb. I'm so proud of her and her and her and her. And in the back, I have those greens again. See, these bugs are just tearing my leaves up. So I have to get control of them. You really need to come out at least every day or every other day to keep control of these things, because they will eat up. I mean, after about a day or 2, you don't go out and you come back and you don't have anything. Not quite sure what that was, but here is my Swiss chard. Oh, I think that was maybe... You know what? It would help if I look, right? Oh, cabbage. That's what it was. And my other tomato that I can't bear to chop down, but I just want to see what she does. She'll die out because it's getting chilly, I guess. It'll get chillier. Right now it's very warm. And the sun is out, so while the sun is still beaming, these flowers, the flowers of the tomatoes, they keep flowering. See that? I hope you can see. So here's my newest project that I'm so proud of. And this is garlic. It's my whole garlic bed. I'm going to move back so you guys can see. This whole garlic bed, other than the fresh oregano that I have, I'm just going to get some garlic next spring. And I can't wait. So I have 3 varieties of garlic. And I'm going to turn many of them into what's called black garlic. And I'm going to show you guys what black garlic looks like. It's amazing. It was so good that it made me just say, wait a minute, I got to take these bulbs, get a whole bunch, plant them, and I'm going to make some black garlic come spring. We'll talk a little bit more about that black garlic. Let me show you what different ones I have. Well, I have 3 different ones. This one in the front, this is Spanish garlic. You can't see it because the roots haven't grown up. I just put the bulbs deep, kind of maybe about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches deep into this soil. And it's so nice and moist. Don't you love it? I see why you call your channel Hands in the Dirt, because, I mean, how can you not? It feels so good. It's so moist. It's so rich. And other than a bug or a worm that I might pick up, I don't even care. So this is Spanish garlic. This one over here is white garlic. And this in the middle, it doesn't have a tag on it because I keep forgetting to bring one out. These things are so helpful, but you know, once it starts raining and stuff, then what? I'm thinking about putting snap bags, like put a snap bag across it. I don't know. I'll think of it. But anyway, in the middle is Vietnamese red garlic. This is Spanish garlic, white garlic in the middle, Vietnamese red garlic. And from what I'm told, they all have very different tastes. I'm not a garlic connoisseur, so I really don't know, but I will know as soon as these bulbs come up next spring. I was told the most important thing to do is just to water it and mulch it really good and let it do its thing. And I thought about this morning, I caught the New Orleans gardener, and she was talking about garlic, planting garlic, and the importance of leaves to a plant, photosynthesis and stuff like that. And I thought, oh, let me make my video about this garlic, because what I want to do is show you guys or tell you guys about this black garlic. It's amazing. So, all right, this is it. This is my garlic bed. I'm going to go in the house now and show you what this black garlic is all about. Talk to you later. Hey, it's Mommy Thyme again. I'm back in the house from my garden. I wanted to talk a little bit more about this garlic I was telling you guys about a few minutes ago. So here are the fresh garlic cloves that I bought in the market over the last 2 weeks. This one is white. It's white. They're all hard necks too. And hard necks basically because they got a hard neck as opposed to the soft neck. The hard necks are like this. They have this stem it's really tough. And you could tell why they call it a hard neck, because look how stiff. Oh, look at that. Look how stiff that is. All right. So this is the white. This is the Vietnamese red. And this is what did I say? Oh, Spanish. It's the Spanish garlic clove, Vietnamese red, and the white one. I think the white one's probably the most common. Not sure about that. Now, here is beauty. If you've ever eaten garlic, you know eating it, like just putting it in your mouth and chewing on it. Some people do that, but most people don't. They usually cook it. They saute it with some onions or whatever, however they cook it. But just to put one in your mouth is damn near unheard of. And if you did, after a while, it's kind of a weapon, because you sure don't want nobody talking to you, and nobody kind of wants to get next to you. So, you know, it absolutely deters vampires. But anyway, so if you ever had a garlic clove, you know how pungent, how strong, how sometimes bitter it can be. And especially if you cook it in a sauce, a good tomato sauce, or you want to make a good lasagna, you realize you have to really cook this thing down so that you're not suffering with heartburn. That's kind of the trick to not suffering with heartburn so much when you make your pasta sauces, is really cooking that garlic down. And it sweetens as you cook it. Just like when you roast it, it sweetens. You put it in the oven and some foil, a little bit of olive oil, and you cover it really good with the foil for, I guess, half an hour, 40 minutes, whatever. And it's amazing. This process is amazing too. So if you're wondering what these little black pieces on my chopping board are, it is black garlic. So a few weeks ago, I went to a farmer's market. Not only was he selling the garlic that I bought, but he was selling black garlic, and I had never heard of it. I thought it was a different variety, so I asked him if I could plant it and grow it, and he just looked at me and laughed, but now I know why. Black garlic is actually made, it's kind of, it's really not complicated at all. What happens is some people use what's called a proofer, Proofer, and it's a machine that you can put this garlic in. At this stage of the game, you put the garlic in there, and over 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes 10 days, some proofers work really well. I think they cost about $100 plus $150. I saw it on Amazon a few times, and I'm kind of thinking about getting it. But basically a proofer, you put the garlic cloves in the proofer, and within 10 days or longer, you will cook this garlic at a very low temperature, around 130, 140, for that long. And what you get is this. First, you get this garlic clove, and look how it's just brown. It's beyond caramelization. It's beyond that. It is absolutely delicious. Doesn't look like it right now, but this is how it looks when I bought it, right? And I said, okay, this is interesting. If you smell it, it smells like garlic, but really different, like sweeter, like something's going on in here, molasses, something's going on in here, and you can't wait to rip it open, which I did. So now here we go. I'm opening up, and here you have to peel it. It kind of sounds like paper, and you peel the garlic just like you normally would the garlic clove. And you can still see the hard neck stem is in there, part of it, because I didn't want to peel it all the way. I wanted to show you guys how, like, the process of peeling it. And it's very sticky. If you look at it, I'll pull it up closer. It looks like a raisin. Are my hands dry? Oh, God. Anyway, never mind the ash. So if you look at it, it looks like a date. It's the color of a date. It's the color of a raisin, the color of a prune, very dark, very sticky. And if you can pop this in your mouth, well, not this part. Let me, I'm going too far ahead of myself. Don't pop this in your mouth. All right. This is the part. After the peel is taken off, you have this. This is the actual clove of the garlic. And if you look, it's see that it almost stuck to my hand. It's so sticky and moist, and it's just delicious. It tastes like garlic, but it tastes like a seriously caramelized garlic that somebody added molasses to. And there's no way other to describe it than to tell you to eat it. You have to try it. Now, if you look on YouTube, there's many other ways to do it without a proofer. I saw quite a few videos over the last couple of days because I've been amazed by this garlic. I put it in my mouth and I was just like blown away. And the guy who sold me the garlic, he told me, he said, oh, you could put it on toast. You could do this. And I was like, who puts garlic on toast? I mean, yes, garlic bread, but on toast, you're going to just smooth this thing on a piece of, you know, it is. He was absolutely right. I don't know about toast, but certainly a biscuit. But anyway, so the ways I've seen people make it is using not a pressure cooker, but a slow cooker. And they add some water to the bottom and they cook it and they wrap up the garlic in like double foil. The thing about that is it doesn't always work. From what I've seen on the YouTubes, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you really have to be careful. You have to look at that video a couple of times and kind of try it out. I'm tempted to try it out. And if I do, I'll probably make a video about it, you know. And if you're interested, let me know. Then I'll make a video about it. If I get somebody to say, hey, you know, could you just do it? And then I'll chronicle my experience making this black garlic. But it is absolutely delicious. And after listening to the New Orleans gardener today, I thought, oh my God, let me make a video because this is an option. This is a delicious option of or a different way, a delicious different way of making your garlic. I mean, why go out, you spend money for garlic. You know, it's great to have other things to do with it. And this black garlic is amazing. If you like burgers, if you like steak, oh, let me tell you what I did. So my husband and I, like we said, we've been mesmerized with this black garlic, right? And I know I'm just showing this garlic. And we've been mesmerized with this garlic. I sauteed this black garlic with butter, olive oil, and I seared my steak. We had some steaks the other night. I seared the steaks both sides, took out the steak for a few seconds, and then I just sauteed the garlic, some more black garlic, and a little bit of onion, and I add a little bit more butter because it dissipates in the pan, or and I added it back to the steak and just kind of spooned the mixture over the steak as it continued to cook. And when I tell you how good it was, whew, it made me want to make it all over again right now. It was amazing. The flavor that it gives meat, the flavor that it's just a sweetness, a caramelliness, if that's a word. It's not, but I made it up anyway. It's amazing. So, again, plant your garlic if that's what you're doing. I know I did. I planted many, many cloves because this is something that I'm probably gonna try in the future, and it is definitely a delicious, delicious idea. So hopefully this helps. Give some people ideas to do with their garlic. If you try it and you like it, let me know. I guess that's it for me. That's my little time. Thank you for joining me at Mommy Time. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.